Look at this sweet, innocent face. You'd never believe that she'd be harboring fugitives. I know. Now, what fugitives am I talking about? I'm talking about parasites, and specifically worms. That's right. Nasty little nematodes that infiltrate the digestive system with one thing in mind: theft. You see, these creepy companions participate in a phenomenon known as a parasitic relationship. Some of us understand this all too well. You may have heard of a symbiotic relationship. In this relationship, both parties mutually benefit from each other. Think of the gut in your bacteria. Nope, the bacteria in your gut. Without it, you couldn't survive, so that's fun. A parasitic relationship is one-sided and benefits only one party within the relationship, much like worms. So what are they stealing exactly? Nutrients! So let's break that down, shall we? There are three main types of nematodes that instigate biological warfare in the bodies of these little kittens: roundworms, hookworms, and tapeworms. Let's start with roundworms and hookworms. Kittens can become infected by these nutritional delinquents through the milk of their mother. Can we say mommy issues? Yes. Or it can be spread via what is called the fecal to oral route, which is exactly what it sounds like. Infected cats use a litter box, cover it up. Uninfected cats follow up and use that same litter box, get whatever it is, the little eggs on their paws, they lick their paws, and then voila, worms. Next, let's talk about tapeworms, aka forbidden rice. Tapeworms are a little bit different than round and hookworms because they use an intermediate host to infect the cats. And in this case, they use fleas. Britta, get off there right now. Thank you. If your cat has a flea and the flea ends up in their mouth and they end up ingesting that flea, ta-da! They have tapeworms. And they also have fleas, so definitely look into that. Tapeworms get their lovely nickname forbidden rice because of the segmentation within their worm-like bodies. Their actual worm bodies. Their worms are, whatever. When it passes through the stool, looks like rice in the cat stool. So if they have tapeworms, you'll know it right away. Once our little nematode enemies enter the GI system, they mature into adult nematodes that attach themselves to the intestines of little kittens like Sammy here to begin their life of crime. The digestive system is where all of our nutrients are absorbed that give us life. This is where all these essential components, your carbs, your fats, and your proteins, and other things, are digested down and absorbed by the body. These little nematodes that end up in the digestive system of cats and kittens start to squander away these growth potential components, or GPCs. In some adult cats, this parasitic relationship can last a very long time, given that they are overall pretty healthy. But when it comes to small kittens and even sick adults or sick kittens, I mean anything that's not super healthy, these worms can be deadly. And honestly, even in healthy cats, it can be deadly. Back to the star of today's show, Sammy. Kittens like Sammy with an avocado body-like shape need all of the GPCs they can get so that they can and grow. But if those GPCs are funneled away from them through something like a worm in their body, they will not reach their maximum growth potential. They will not and grow properly. That will never get old, so just get used to it. In the case of small and sick kittens, worms can literally suck the life right out of them by stealing any of their GPCs that they have to spare, and even the ones that they need to live. That's why whenever you get kittens into your care, it is essential to start them on some type of deworming protocol when they are old enough and big enough, because it can literally save their life. In our rescue, kittens that are 2 weeks and older begin our deworming protocol. We do this process when they're 2 weeks and older, and then repeat it every 2 weeks while they are in the rescue for at least 3 rounds. This is the best way that we can ensure that our kitties don't have worms. Of course, it's not 100%, but we try our best. Sometimes that's all you can do. Of course, special consideration is given to those who come in a little more frail and weak, but that can be for a different video. For us, we use 3 different types of dewormers to ensure that all of our kittens get the maximal GPCs that they deserve and need and require. That would be pyrantel pamoate, panicure, and tapeworm meds, or praziquantel. And remember, kids, not all relationships are meant to last forever. And nematodes and kittens are one of those relationships. If you're concerned that your cat or kittens have worms, please speak to your veterinarian about getting them started on a deworming protocol so you can get them nematode free. And this has been 5 Minute Science Talks with Mary. What is going on? Focus on my face, please don't be blurry. Capitalism. The digestive system. Focus. 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 Okay. Didn't I do it for you? Yeah, that was it. That was not it. That's right. Nasty little nematodes that infiltrates the shadow. Shadow. Oh my god. Focus. 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 Focus on my face, not on this thing, please. Shadow. She likes to play the bass. Stop it. Give it to me.